Welcome back, folks. Chicago 811. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys doing pretty good. Got another great video for you folks. I'll be marking out power. I'm going to show you the ways I mark out power. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that like button, and let's get right into the video. This is a big power line here, and you can see my locate's out this way, and all my equipment and my ground rod is behind the pole. So I looked around, I looked at the U-guard, go all the way up, make sure I don't see nothing funky up there, no burn marks, anything like that. Pole looks pretty safe. Not bad. So now, after my visual inspection, pole looks safe on the U-guard. U-guard's unenergized. Come here. I'm looking at my ground. Go up. I can see my ground up there connected to the U-guard. And it's connected to the ground wire right here. That's why I keep saying never peel back this ground wire. Because if something up there wants to go funky, it's going to use this ground. Actually, it's just the ground's in this U-guard. They have a fiber. This one, what the hell's going on here today? So, and I see that ground is connected to all the cables up there. So I know that's all connected, so I can use the U-guard for my locates. And then down here, you can see I'm using 8 kilohertz. I'm using 8 kilohertz because there's a resistance on the line. And how do you tell for resistance? I'm pushing out 24.3 volts. So I'm pushing a lot of voltage out just to get the 100 milliamps that I need to locate, or that I need, well, how I like to locate. Now, since there's resistance on this line, if I go to hertz, as you can see, let me lower down to hertz. Say 320, that's 320 hertz. HZ, see hertz. You can see right there, I'm pushing out 30 volts to get 85 milliamps. So I know I got a lot of resistance. Using using hertz, it's not good enough for me. So I'd rather have 8K pushing out 100 milliamps, and my voltage is what it is. If that voltage was 28 volts at 100 milliamps, I'm using it to get a good locate. A good locate on this cable. So that's how I do things, folks. So now when I go sweep out there, I should get a good tone. So now I got my receiver. I'm gonna walk about 30 feet past the pole, past my ground, 30 feet out. Come about 30 feet out, and now you can see I'm set at 63 on 8K. I don't want to be higher than 65, 69. So I'm at 63, and I'm going to do my sweep out here, and let's see. Alright, I got one tone here. The thing moved. 9.3 at 3 feet. Now I'm complete my sweep. I don't know, look at this. Pipeline. So I had a solid tone. This thing didn't move nowhere else except there where I heard music. So now what I'm going to do, I already checked my milliamps. Now I'm going to put on null to verify. Bring it down. I want that peak graph on top to be halfway. You see where it's halfway? Now I got a beautiful No response here. That's a beautiful no response. See how it's moving? The top graph's moving with the arrows. And you can hear the music. That's a perfect no. That's a perfect no right there. You know you're on your cable. You're dead nuts on your cable. Compass nice and straight. Milliamps is okay. Depth is at 3 feet. No response. It's perfect. Put it back on peak. My top graph, I like to be halfway up. Right there, it's halfway while I'm doing my locate. Now I come halfway. I'm gonna verify everything else. And right there you see my milliamps are higher. 3 feet still. Doesn't know. Still, perfect no. So I know I'm on my target point. My milliamps jumped up a little bit. It's at 13 milliamps at 3 feet. I'm still reading 3 feet, but my milliamps are higher. And the reason is because look how deep they cut the ground. About 20 inches, 18 inches. So right there, that's how I mark out power, folks. And that's how I'm dead nuts all the time on my locates. And you just can't go wrong if you do it the correct method the way I'm showing you. And you can see over here where they have the big cable exposed. They have the old one here, and there's your cable replacement right here. So you can see I'm sweeping and I'm nulling. Perfect null, right over the cable. Let's see if we get a good shot. Right over the cable. So I'm picking that cable up. Perfect response. 14 milliamps at 2 feet. You can see I'm down a little bit. And then I'm not picking up the Zoll cable. That you can see right there over the ground. It's still connected onto the cable here. But it's not connected to the pole. The ground here is inside the cable, the neutral. So folks, I hope you learned something from this video, how I locate power the right way. And you can see everything turned out great. You found the cable, perfect, right on the money, and no issues. If you have any questions, folks, leave it in the comment below, and I'll get to it. Have a great day. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you on the next video.